Hey everybody, I believe you guys that watch me are going to get sick of me if I keep making all these videos, but I got another car done, so I wanted to show it before I put it away in the display case. And that's my topless Nova that I used the artist acrylic paint on. And while it's not my best, it's not my worst. It's probably, well, maybe it's not close to my worst even, but it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. It started out just because I made the resin body and had a big hole in the top, so I just decided to try to use it for something. And I know these super gas guys run a lot of cars with no tops on and built in this style. You know, I've seen Camaros and 57 Chevys, Corvettes. Don't think I ever saw a Nova, but I decided to build one. So like I said, it's the resin body that had the hole in the top, the artist acrylic paints, competition resin scoop on there. Spin it around here a little bit first. The wheels and tires are all my own resin castings. The back wheels I painted with I believe it was titanium. It's a metal color. I know wheels wouldn't be titanium, but I thought it kind of gave it a little magnesium look, and I don't have any magnesium paint. The fronts I did with the SMS chrome. I think they came out pretty nice. It's pretty good paint. All the body and all the bumpers and all those pieces are all resin that I made. Even the headlights I made out of epoxy resin, clear epoxy resin. I just made a mold out of some other headlights so they actually have the pattern in them. Under the hood it's just got a little small block Chevy XL coil. The master cylinder came from the 68 Corvette kit. I made a couple extras of those. The bottom is the 66 Nova Pro Street chassis with I just kept the leaf springs in it. Pretty much made it stock except for putting struts on instead of that stock. I don't have enough pieces of the stock suspension to put more than one together, so I just put struts on it. The headers are also from that kit. They hang down a little low, but they work. And I ran a couple brake lines. They don't connect to anything other than master cylinder, but it just gives a little something, a little extra detail that nobody's going to see when it's sitting on the shelf. But that's how a lot of these are. There's no details. All these details we know they're there, but nobody else does. Decals are some slicks that I had left over, which I got pretty many of, so I'll try to use them up sometimes. And the roll cage is scratch built. The seat came out of an Oldsmobile Pro Stock kit, and I just kind of made the cage around the seat. Not a whole lot of details in there. Let me see if I can get in. Here again, you don't see anything, so I didn't do a lot of details inside. I did put a little tack on the cowl, and I to get the windshield in there, I put a couple pieces of small round styrene in front and back and made like a channel for it to sit in, but it really didn't work out as good as I planned. It kind of sticks out, pops out a little bit, but yeah, it's alright. It is what it is. Like I said, it's just going to sit on the shelf. Parachute deal, I get the camera back down. I made that parachute with epoxy resin, and I tried putting I have some black powder, and I put it in the resin so it would actually mold in black. And I think it worked out pretty good. I like experimenting like that, trying different things. Yeah, I've also dusted the powder in the molds, and the stuff will come out the color of the powder. I've done it with some taillight lenses for 74 Vega. I dusted the lens or the mold with red powder, and the lens came out red. So it's pretty interesting. And like most of the competition resin scoops, they all look too big. At certain angles it looks okay, but other angles it looks like it's like the scoop's enormous. But it'll do. Anyway, I just wanted to show the finished product, and I can put it in the display case now and move on to something else. So we'll see you next time.